A wolf attacked my village. I saw it with my own eyes, the fear, the screams, the chaos. That night changed everything, and I will never forget what happened. I grew up in a small village. It was quiet. It was simple. People knew each other. We worked the land. We shared bread. We celebrated together. Life felt safe, but danger was always closer than we thought. The first time I heard about the wolf, I thought it was just a story. The old men spoke about it. They said a shadow moved in the forest. They said animals disappeared. At night, chickens were gone. Sheep were found dead. We laughed. We thought they were exaggerating. But soon, the fear became real. One night, I heard howling. It was long. It was deep. It froze my blood. I looked at my mother. Her face turned pale. She whispered, "It is here." My father tried to stay calm. He said, "Close the doors. Stay inside." But his hands were shaking. The days after, people whispered in the streets. Nobody wanted to walk alone. Children were not allowed near the forest. Every night, the howls came closer. At first, from far away. Then, from the edge of the trees. And one night, from inside the village, I remember the smell of smoke that night. The fire from torches. Men gathered with sticks. They tried to be brave, but I could see fear in their eyes. The wolf was not just an animal, it was a shadow. It was fast. It was smart. It watched us. It waited for the right moment. I woke up to screams. The sound of wood breaking. The sound of running feet. I opened the door. The night was red with fire. People shouted, "The wolf! The wolf!" I saw it. Its eyes glowed in the darkness. Yellow, cold, hungry. It moved between the houses. It attacked animals. Chickens screamed. Goats ran wild. Dogs barked, but then went silent. One by one. The wolf was stronger. It was faster. I stood frozen. I wanted to run, but my legs were heavy. My mother pulled me inside. She locked the door. We sat in the dark. We heard the chaos outside, the growls, the cries of our neighbors. It felt endless. The wolf disappeared before sunrise. When we opened the door, the village was different. It was broken, blood on the ground, feathers in the air, sheep torn apart, people crying. No one slept that night. No one spoke of it as just a story again. But that was only the beginning. The wolf came back, again and again, each time stronger, each time bolder, and each time our fear grew deeper. The days after the first attack felt endless. We lived in fear. Every sound in the night made us jump. Every shadow felt alive. The forest, once our friend, now felt like a curse. The wolf was clever. It never attacked during the day. It waited for silence. It waited for darkness. And then it came. The second time I saw it closer. I was outside when I heard the growl. It was low, it was deep. It shook my chest. I turned my head slowly. There it was. The yellow eyes, the sharp teeth, the dark fur glowing under the moon. I froze. I could not breathe. The wolf stared at me, like it knew me, like it wanted me. I wanted to scream, but no sound came out. Then my father appeared with fire. The wolf stepped back, but it did not run. It growled. It showed its teeth. It let us know it was not afraid. Only when more men arrived, it disappeared into the trees. That night, the council of elders met. They argued. Some wanted to hunt the Wolf. Others said it was impossible. "It is not just a wolf," one man said. "It is a demon." Nobody laughed. Nobody disagreed. The next days were filled with silence. We tried to continue life. We went to the fields. We baked bread. We prayed. But under every smile, there was fear. Under every word, there was worry. And then came the third attack. It was worse. It was bloodier. The wolf entered the center of the village. It tore through the animals. It bit. A man who tried to stop it. He screamed. He fell. And the wolf disappeared again. The people lost hope. We could not live like this. Every night felt like the last. Children cried themselves to sleep. Mothers begged the sky for protection. Fathers stayed awake with weapons in their hands. But nothing worked. I began to change. Fear became anger. I was tired of hiding. Tired of waiting. I wanted to face it. I wanted to fight. I went to the forest alone one day. I should not have done it. But I was desperate. The trees were silent. No birds sang. No leaves moved. It was heavy. It was dark. And then I heard it. The growl behind me, slow, deep, dangerous. I turned. There it was. The wolf. Bigger than I remembered. Its eyes locked on me. It moved closer. One step. Another. I felt the earth shake. I raised a stick. My hands trembled. My knees wanted to give up. But my heart screamed. I shouted with all my strength. The sound echoed through the trees. The wolf stopped. It tilted its head. It studied me. And then, just like that, it disappeared again. I returned to the village shaking, but I also returned stronger. I had looked into its eyes. I had survived, and I knew what we had to do. We needed unity. We needed courage. We could not fight it alone. But together, we had a chance. I spoke to the people. I told them what I saw. I told them what I felt. They listened, their eyes filled with hope, their hearts filled with fire. That night, we prepared. We lit torches. We set traps. We stayed together. No one slept. We waited, and then it came. The wolf entered again. But this time, it was different. We were ready. We were strong. We were one. The wolf charged. We shouted. We raised fire. We struck with sticks. The air was filled with smoke and screams. The ground shook. The fight felt endless. But slowly, step by step, we pushed it back. The wolf growled louder than ever. It scratched. It bit. But the fire surrounded it. The people did not run this time. They fought. Together. Finally, with one last cry, the wolf turned. It ran into the forest. And it never came back. Silence filled the village. We looked at each other. We were bleeding. We were tired, but we were alive. We had won. From that night on, the howls disappeared. The forest returned to silence. The animals returned to the fields. Life came back, but we were never the same. We had faced fear. We had faced darkness, and we had defeated it. I will never forget that night. The night the wolf attacked my village. The night we learned the power of unity. Fear divides. Courage unites. And together, even the darkest shadow can be defeated.